You can always have it on.
Yeah. You don't even need to. Yeah,
Press OK. Alright, welcome to X-Wing Junkies. Follow us on Twitch, X-Wing Junkies, or twitch.tv/X-Wing Junkies, or hit us up on the YouTubes, youtube.xwingjunkies.com, which is where you're probably watching this right now. Today, we've got myself, Patty, versus Mike. I am running Imperials. We've got a little bit of Backdraft, we've got a little bit of Tomax Brand, we've got a little bit of pure Sabacc. Now, you can see on the screen what I'm running for my upgrades. I'm basically going to try and strip tokens with Tomax, do a little damage with Backdraft, and pure Sabacc. And then I have Hotshot Copilot on Tomax because he shoots first. That'll hopefully help me strip your focus tokens so I can utilize Sensor Jammer on Backdraft. What are you up to over there?
I'm going to try out the new Chewy that came with the Heroes of Resistance. Ability is kind of interesting. And hopefully it'll work well with my triple Z's. It says, after another friendly ship at range 1 to 3 is destroyed, but has not fled the battlefield, I may perform an attack.
Huh. That seems convenient.
So, I also have 3 Z's. 2 of them are loaded out with Conch Missiles guidance chips.
Right.
Conch Missile lets me change one of my blank results to a hit, and guidance chip is going to let me change one of my hits. And one of my dice to a hit as well. So
what's that last Z up to?
Last Z is running Tracer Threads, which is what that's going to let me do. He also has guidance chips. It's going to
just a little more efficiency for you.
Yeah, let me get target locks for everything. Anyone in 1 to 2, as long as it hits, is going to get a target lock. So he's going to try and set up the target lock for everybody while the Z's come in, and then once the Z's have done their job, they're just little sacrificial lambs for Chewbacca.
You know what? I'm happy, Mike, that you brought a squad that is counting on losing ships to function well.
It really is.
I'm glad you're helping me out there.
It is going to rely on dying today.
So, we've already placed rocks. You may have caught that in the opening if you're in the Twitch stream, because we do record these live on Wednesdays. So I have initiative. So I placed first rocks, but Mike has lower pilot skills, so he will be placing all of his ships first.
We'll be placing them all first. Low guy is going to be the guy with traces.
If you actually can find your tokens? Is that, what is...
The last time I had to play with numbers.
What is that? Oh,
that's going to mark the guy with traces.
Okay. That's not tournament official. Or legal, what am I trying to say? So you're setting them up in the corner, eh? In some sort of little formation that you're going to attempt to fly.
A formation that I'm going to attempt to fly here. Just something like that. My next pilot skill is a 5, and it looks like I'm going to have to place that as well.
So, yeah.
And there we go. I am fully placed. Come at me, bro.
Alright. We're going to start off with a little pure Sabacc. Now, I've never flown a striker before. I'm a little wary. I haven't even looked at their dials, if you want to be honest here. I do not want to fly straight at you. You know, Backdraft's, he's a little less scared. Actually, I need my whole team to function. And we'll bring him in after. And Tomax is just going to sit in the middle. So the key here is Fleet Officer's range 1 to 2. So I'm going to want to keep my dudes fairly close together, like reverse lone wolf. Alright, let's do it.
No, leave it in.
Mike's futzing with the cameras here. He should be setting his ships.
Apologize.
There's one thing people hate is watching the planning phase when there's nothing happening, no discussion. So this open is interesting. I do not want to joust Mike. Because he's got missiles, a turret, he's gonna kill me. But it's gonna be...
I mean, technically, I want you to kill me.
I mean, sure.
Alright, we're all set. Gotta pull some rebel moves here.
Here's the thing though, you want me to kill you after you fire off your missiles.
This is very true.
Because otherwise, it's not going to be happy.
Straight one with all the Z's here.
Is that just this to kind of feel out the board, see
Just
what I'm
feeling
up
out
to?
the board a little
Yeah.
bit here. Also going to do a straight one with the Falcon. I don't have a I have a feeling that you're gonna come down the other side of the board. I don't think you're gonna turn in towards me here. But I am gonna wait to see, just kind of assess the situation here to see what's gonna go on.
All right. Well, here's the back. Well, before I reveal it, his title activates.
The audio of the music coming through, that's not coming through that loud in the stream, man.
Yeah, just pause the music.
It's loud, dude.
Just pause it.
Crazy loud, man.
Just mute it.
Oh, okay.
Or just
Well,
pause
it's
the
playing
actual.
through thingy, right?
Pause the source. Just turn it off. So he's going to do his boost from adaptive ailerons, reveal restraint 3. So thinking about it now, I don't know if I want to fire up too fast because the Falcon does have a hard 1, which would let Mike just, turn right at me. But again, I don't have auto thrusters, so I'm not too worried about avoiding arc. He's not Ray, so again, being in his arc isn't the worst. I'm focused, whatever. And then the bomber's can also shoot forward. And that's going to be turn 1. I feel like the bomber should be clear. I feel like we're
Out a little bit here.
in an okay position. Now, pure Sabacc gets an extra dice if he has no damage. Don't forget that, Mike. You might be feeling that in a couple turns.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Hopefully he's going to act like a Biggs for me.
So, fun fact about the 3 Z's here. Back in the day, a year ago, I was a young rookie in the
Were a young rookie?
in the galaxy. That was a place to it. So I'm gonna start moving, and we're gonna get a little more aggressive
With your story.
4.
Nobody's
And,
interested in watching us shoot forwards a couple turns.
entered my first store championship. Our first store championship.
Were we at this one? Or is this the one downtown?
No,
where
no,
you
this
were
is the
alone?
one that we all entered together.
Right?
And unfortunately, I flew a Honpo.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I didn't make top 8.
Hmm.
I finished 13th that day. Out of it was midfield.
There was like 16 people there that day.
22.
Okay, sorry.
But the interesting thing is, you won one of the beautiful store championship
Yeah,
race
you
rooms.
sure didn't.
I did not.
I was flying. I started out scummy from the get-go.
I did not.
I was flying top shuttle Darth Vader, Sinterfell.
And so, Winnipeg isn't a big place. Everyone's focusing here, by the way. Falcon's going to move forward with it straight 3. So yeah, Winnipeg's not a big place. There is not a lot of store championships in the city. At the time, 3 of them.
Yeah.
So I skipped the second one
Were you afraid?
to train.
Okay, clean.
I was training for the third one.
Yep.
At that third one,
Adaptive ailerons is going to proc here.
I ran Han Solo
Yep.
with 3 bandits.
Gonna do a straight 3. Yeah. Okay. And
And guess who won Range Ruler with them? 3 bandits.
yeah, you know what?
Good at the time. No one was flying Falcon around here, so it was a
Focus.
unexpected meta call. And so I have a strange love for them. They got me my first Range Ruler.
Also, I forget what. Oh yeah, you have always flown the Falcon like from the beginning.
I'm a big Falcon.
What do I want to do here? This is going to be a range 3 shot on Chewbacca. I'm going to go ahead and focus. I do have expertise on Backdraft, so I can use that focus for sensor cluster. So we'll sit like that. And then the bomber is going to go straight 4. And hopefully not bump. And then we are going to use our action use fleet officer. We're going to go ahead and give 2 focus to 2 ships in range 2. I don't know why Backdraft needs that many focus, but it's going to be a thing. And then we're going to get a stress, which procs Cool Hand, which is going to give us our evade token, because I don't actually have another focus on the board at the moment. And that is going to be Tomax Brand's turn.
Now we got an interesting thing here because Patrick,
Yes.
we got range 3 shots coming in.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
Hey Mike, what's my pilot skill?
You are a pilot skill 7.
So if anyone has never watched X-Wing before, what's your pilot skill?
Pilot skill 5.
So if anyone's never watched X-Wing before, Mike, who gets to shoot first?
Although lowest pilot skill is going to move first, highest pilot skill is going to shoot first. So,
Alright.
you're going to get the shot first.
Range 3 shot. I do have a TIE Special Forces title, so I do get an extra die out my front if I don't want to also shoot out my butt. So I'm going to be shooting 3 dice at you here, Mike.
Suggestion for bigger font on the overlay. Very much appreciated the feedback. We're pulling in the overlay right now. This is the first time we've done it. We're pulling it in from a squadron builder. And yeah, we're seeing some smaller text. So yeah, definitely want to bump that up. But yeah, thank you very much. Crit eye.
Hey, Brohan, what's up? So I'm going to use expertise, flip my hit, or my focus, and crit and hit.
Crit and hit.
And yeah, our overlay is kind of tiny, but we'll work on that. I can't remember what I was running here. Alright, crit and hit. You got 2 big ones, Mike.
Crit and hit. I am running C-3PO. So I am going to call...
You didn't tell me that before. You know, I would have made some different meta calls here.
So Chewy is running expertise, C-3PO, gunner, and the evade title, Millennium Falcon title.
Did you? And you took an evade, so you know what? I'm not gonna.
So I'm gonna say 0 evade.
Wow, this is a difficult choice.
I'm gonna get 0. 3PO is gonna add an evade for me. I'm gonna spend the token to take my second evade.
And that's 0 damage.
0 damage. This was my go-to when we first started. Guaranteed double evade every turn.
You got that right.
Using 3PO and the evade token. Not that great for focus fire, because 3PO can only proc once per round.
Would you like to shoot me
I
back?
am gonna shoot you back, sir. So it's gonna be
range 3.
3 dice coming in from Chewbacca.
So I don't have lightweight frame, even though I do have 3 dice because it is range 3. But I don't have lightweight frame. I have twin ion engine, just to more easily, can't speak, clear that stress for expertise.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll some dice here.
So I'm going to sensor jam one of those
To
a focus.
a focus.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna leave it. I do have gunner,
You do have gun.
so I'm gonna try and burn some tokens here.
And
Get the
that's
one of it.
one of it.
So I'm in a gunner.
And I'm going to sensor jammer that hit.
Now, can you sensor jam a crit?
I believe sensor jammer only says hit. Let me check the
As-
official rule book.
Dice can't be using 'cause it doesn't show which side you're on.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of the angle.
Yeah, because you would.
Dice cam needs to be a little more on top of the dice, right?
How did you do this before?
Like that, like you flipped it earlier.
No. Alright, that's better.
You changed the rotation earlier.
I've put the thing up. Just playing with the dice cam a bit here. Yeah, right there.
I wish you had tape. Okay, there we go.
It's an extra 3 dice. No.
Alright.
There you go, yeah.
Brohan's jam.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
That's better. Yeah.
Go in the front pouch of the orange backpack.
Front pouch, orange backpack.
There'll be some black electrical tape.
We got tape.
Yeah, it's way better.
Oh, hello.
Did you pull and rip? I can't bite it. I don't know how to do it.
Me neither.
Give it a good pull. Oh, there you go.
Alright, little stream technical difficulties.
Little muscle there.
Alright.
So expertise is actually going to change these eyeballs.
It sure is, pal.
2 hits. So we're going to roll hit and crit.
That's a lot of hits. So that is not the eyeballs I wanted. And I don't have anything else. Sensors cluster is not going to do anything. Oh, sensor cluster changes a blank. Oh, well. So I'm going to use one focus to switch that blank. And guess what, Mike?
Crit's going to go through?
I'm going to use the second focus to change the second blank. Because Sensor Cluster's wording looks like you can use as many times as you want.
That's a lie.
When defending, you may spend a focus token
A
to change
focus token.
one of your blank results to an evade.
Change one of your
I guess I can't do it twice.
Can't do it
I'm
twice.
cheating.
So it is going to be 2 evades against a hit.
I'm going to take a shield.
Shield's going down.
Bink. See if Jay knows how to update it.
So who is that?
So go to Backdraft,
And then-
remove the S.
So
Yep,
yeah, you should
and
have
then
some
save.
ships. You should have some ships.
You got the real Valvenus in chat. Ice Cam's a little messed. Dexter, you're crazy.
The real
Alright, I believe that's it for firing.
Yeah, end phase.
I'm gonna head back to Dials after I clean up all my shit all over the table. So, from this position, I have a sneaking suspicion Chewbacca's gonna do a hard one.
Do you really?
From past experience playing Mike, he tends to favor hard one. Bomber Dial is a little bit shittier than I
Valvenus says
wish.
what's up.
What's up, Valvenus?
TIE Strikers are strange. I don't know how I'm feeling about it so far. It can do... Okay, never mind. That's pretty cool. Now, Chewbacca flies first, so Mike is gonna do... You gotta do the hard one. There's literally nothing else for you to do as Mike O'Byrne. I'm all locked in. Your Z's, I don't know what their dial looks like. I'm pretty sure they only have soft ones, so I'm not really afraid right now.
Really interested to see what happens with your guys here.
Go on. Now, I have to remember you got the cluster missiles, or concussion missiles.
Concussion missiles.
No extra munitions though, so I only have to worry about 3 of them. 2 of them. Because you got the thread tracers. Expertise really isn't fun for Hotshot Copilot. Kind of makes it a big ol' wasted 5 points, 4 points. 4 points. I think the green screen dice box is slightly messing with us being
I fixed
able
it.
to see the evade dice. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You can also
Okay.
make that bigger too.
Ready to
probably,
go?
But alright, let's do it. As you bump yourself. Ooh, what the hell are you
So
up to?
originally I was thinking about doing 3K here
Okay,
with all of these. Just to kind of throw you off a bit.
that's cute.
Decided against it.
Mm-hmm.
Playing a little more cautiously here.
So you're just kind of bringing them around, you know, slow rolling it. You don't need to finish a game of X-Wing on turn 4, right?
No, exactly. So I know these Z's aren't going to last forever.
You got 70 minutes.
And now, yes, I did have the hard one dialed in. However, I'm thinking ahead here.
Okay.
I think I'd have a really rough turn. I think I'd probably end up on asteroids. I'm very easy to block once I get in here. So
Can we check the hard one?
We can. The hard one's definitely going to fit. So
Yeah.
I am going to go straight 2.
I don't think I've ever seen you miss a hard one. And by miss I mean land on a
So the
rock.
hard 2 is going to fit perfectly in here. Like I had tons of room.
Well, why didn't you want that?
Now, what I'm thinking is, no matter what way you come in, I'm going to have a tough time getting through these asteroids because it's very tight. I'm coming into one of these pockets. These guys are coming down here. I could get trapped.
But you have another hard one.
Yeah, but then you're coming in behind me.
That's fair. You do have a turret though.
I do. But
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
I don't want to be bumping here. I know I've got expertise, but I really need that evade because I'm gonna need Chewy to stick around for a while here.
We'll find out, I guess, if you made the right decision.
So I am gonna go here. The best defense is always to take no shots. The nice thing about turrets is I'm gonna get a shot at you as long as you're in range. So as long as I can stay out of your ox for a little bit, I'm gonna be in good shape.
So, here I am thinking you're going to say the best defense is a good offense. And then, you did, and I thought maybe he'll say the best defense is running away. But no, you brought out the old model.
I've
motto.
learned over the years,
So
and
that's
by years
adaptive.
I mean year, I'm an extremely aggressive player. But I've learned.
I might have just hit a rock here. Oh, that's real generous.
Any cheating is going to be archived forever on the internet.
So that was the sloppiest move I've ever done, but I think I was clear originally. Don't hold it against me. Yeah, we're just gonna... Is that a range 3? We're gonna take the evade. So I definitely set this up. Soft 2 is gonna clear the stress. I definitely set this up anticipating the hard one. Because if you did do something silly, like a bunch of straight 4s and straight 2, I am not too out of position.
A mode call? Oh shit.
Hey, what happened?
We're just waiting for the...
That was like
Oh,
a minute ago.
if you go to
gonna
Streamlabs...
barrel roll here. You know, just for a better next turn. I don't.
17. Oh, we missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, repeat.
I
Doing a repeat alert here, because we did miss it
We can
for
just ask the chat.
Skunk Face. Thank you very much for the follow.
You could just ask the chat if they saw it. And then, so tie SF here. I 100% anticipated this this hard one. I was looking to utilize my back arc. I would have had quite a few shots here on you, you know. Oh, I still have a shot. We're gonna go ahead and focus.
Now, if I had gone here, I would have had the range 1 shot, but I've also got range 1 coming in from here.
Range
And
1 coming in from there.
Possibly from here. Probably
Possibly
range 2.
from Tomax.
But, I think I've picked the safer move here. We'll see how it goes.
You are going to get first
Alright,
shots.
Tomax does not have a shot. Backdraft is going to backdraft onto you. So at the back, you don't get your extra dice. But I am backdraft.
You're range 2?
His ability, I didn't actually measure it. I think so.
Why don't we get an extra there?
I get an extra. I don't get my extra dice from my title, right?
Range 3.
So Backdraft basically has a free advanced targeting computer. So we're going to add the crit from that.
Looking pretty nasty here.
Hit
So
crit.
I am going to say 0 of 8. I'm going to trigger 3PO for the round.
You would.
I am going to get 0 of 8 here. So C3PO is going to spend trigger 1, and then I'm going to hit the evade token. So I'm going to take 1 shield here. 1 shield off Chewbacca.
You got like a template or a ruler or something we're not using? Anything straight, flat. As long as we don't have one. Yeah, that works too. Just push it into view and then pull it out.
I can't see Jason.
Keep pushing, keep going. Oh, back, right there. Alright, just so we know where we can see the dice. Okay, so what did you take here? Hit crit? 2 shields?
Just 1 crit to the shields. But I did burn my
the
evade token.
Right. Alright, and then I believe Pure Sabacc has a shot through a rock.
And that's why I burned the evade token here. You're going to get a shot through a rock, so I'm going to get a 3rd green dice.
And I'm going to
relying
get...
on my dice here.
I have no damage, so I am going to get 4 dice.
4 dice range 3.
And I have Predator, so I'm going to pred it up. Don't have focus.
Why do you get the double pred?
You sure aren't PS2.
No.
So
you're going to get to reroll 1 of those dice.
we got... I'm just going to redo it because we're going to roll 1. Alright, no
Get
hits.
that eyeball. No hits.
4
going
dice,
through.
no hits. Feels bad.
So Chewie's going to get his shot back.
Who are you going to shoot, pal?
I'm going to shoot the guy that I just
That was pretty generous.
bumped like crazy. It is going to be range 2 back at you. Interesting fact about this. So I'm a turret, for anyone new to the game.
Okay.
So I'm going to measure from my closest point, because I'm going to get like this 360 arc all around me. So I'm going to be range 2. You had a range 3 shot because you have to be within your arc. You aren't going to get to shoot on the side. So, although I got the range 3 bonus, you're not going to get it.
Oh god, Goldman's watching us.
Goldman! Goldman! Always wanted him to hear that.
I hope Goldman is the real Val Venus.
I hope so too. So,
Oh,
Chewbacca.
we didn't set up bets.
So the now going.
Yeah.
Chewbacca's going to roll his dice.
Yep.
3
And so...
He is going to get a hit, an eyeball, and a blank.
I do not have lightweight frame, so
Now, you get to modify my die. Oh, you get
yeah,
to modify
essentially,
first, right?
Yes.
And now I get to modify.
Yes.
So I am going to kick expertise.
You sure are?
Is it once per round?
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so either.
So I'm going to roll up my two big ones. And we got an evade and a focus. So I'm going to spend my focus. And you can trigger your...
I'm going to trigger my gunner.
I'm going to not spend
You're
my
not going to
focus.
spend that focus? You're going to
No.
take that,
Yeah, we're going to take the
hit?
one.
So Backdraft is taking one hit.
I
to the
do
shields.
not want to take 3 hits.
And Chewy took 1.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, expertise is just when you're attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that's it for
That is
shots.
this round.
So we're trading damage.
Yeah. What's the old Chewbacca at?
Chewbacca's got 4 shields still.
For shield 8 hull, big 8
Yeah,
hull.
8 hull. He's got 12 health to chew through here.
So this is interesting. This is very interesting. Because I have adaptive ailerons, so I have to do a straight one or a soft one.
And that straight one's looking mighty tight to that corner.
And Sabacc moves.
Mighty
He
tight.
moves first.
Oh, so you are going to bump.
So you
It's a
are
backdraft.
allowed to bump with it and then execute your maneuver.
Yes, yeah, because
Which
it is a maneuver.
Is important.
So it isn't a boost. So you are going to bump.
Oh yeah.
Unless you decided to go over the rock.
I would rather bump than take a damage. Now if you bump and then move, do you still get your action?
Yeah, you're going to get to action off that move.
Ah.
Not the
Interesting,
ailerons.
interesting. It's good to know for
I
new
believe.
players.
I believe.
And so, right now, so I'm just going to assume Mike's going to do a whole bunch of K-turns and just bring this back. He might try something cute. He's not really one to pull cute shit unless it's going to actually just win him the game outright. But, you know what, I think that's it. Let's see what happens.
You are right. I'm going to pull the K-turns here.
I
I
think
think that we're not going to get shots this turn. At least with the Z's.
I do think Chewbacca might be doing that old hard one, hard two.
So these are red maneuvers. I'm going to stress, so I'm going to move them all.
Ow!
And then
Okay,
I'll,
we're now betting.
I'll dip my stress.
I mean, you can just...
Producer
Press
J
it.
just activating
Does it-
our newest feature.
Does anyone have... Do they have
Yep.
whoopie whoopies?
They do have whoopie whoopies.
Did you give a stimulus?
No.
You should. You should just hand out 100
Yeah.
whoopie whoopies.
Let's give everyone 100 woo woo. Pat, you want to explain what's going on here?
So we're running a bot, the Chubwing. It is our mascot, our little chubby X-Wing logo. He's the bot in chat. He does many things for us, including running bets. So the more time you spend in our channel, you will acquire whoopie whoopies, the credits of the Outer Rim systems. You know, the Hutts love them. And then you can use those whoopie whoopies to bet on who you think is going to win the game.
Everyone's got 100.
At the end of the game, we will give out your winnings, depending if you bet on the right person.
So, little fun.
We'll leave that in. Yeah, we'll be running that at tournaments and everything as well. And also we'll be running it for Loop and Chewy. Sorry, competitive Loop and Chewy. It's a major distinction.
Major.
So what did you hear? Hard one?
I did do the hard one. I am turning in with the Falcon. Just trying to put a little bit of pressure on you. Hoping to get a range 3 shot from Chewbacca.
So adaptive ailerons is going to kick. We're going to do the most generous bump Mike's ever seen in his life.
You know, do it for the stream.
This model's huge. Bonk. And then from there, we are going to maneuver.
Cam 2's looking good. Tonight is our first time using a second camera, which is what you're currently seeing right now. You are kind of a little closer to the board, down on that angle. You are getting a bit of perspective. Hope you guys enjoy that one.
You know, the planning and maneuver phase isn't very exciting as a viewer. So we really want to just try and liven it up a little bit.
Jay, you want to explain how to place bets in chat there?
I'll explain it, yeah.
You can either read what Chubwing says, I
Yeah, you
believe
can
he explains it,
Yeah.
or so what you do is you just type !bet, and then Chubwing will tell you which option is which, 0 or 1.
0 is my
And then so you put !bet space, your option of who you're picking, 0, 1, space, how much you want to bet,
minimum 1, maximum.
and send it to chat. And yeah, so now I have an action. So here's the thing, this is looking like a close range 1, maybe range 2. We do have an asteroid. I do have Predator. So I'm gonna go on the safe side here and take the evade. And I activate my dice F. We're gonna do the 3 sloop. Same idea as your Z's here. You know, we're just gonna disengage, re-engage. Oh jeez. You can leave that wherever you think it might be, good
Well,
sir.
the voices have spoken, and Mike has 2 bets for him.
Wow. The power of turrets.
I think it's because of this situation right here.
And then Bomber is gonna swing around here. He's gonna pop in this off too. And we're gonna activate Fleet Officer. We get a focus both our ships, take a stress, take an evade. That's kind of like a budget Atani Mind Link. Real budget.
Now, where'd you get the evade from?
Now the evade is from Cool Hand, his EPT. When you become stressed, you can assign yourself a focus or evade token.
It's an evade as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You have to flip it face down, but
Oh, he gets to
Tomax
flip it
Brand's
back.
ability flips it back at the end of turn.
Just need a 30-second timeout.
Sounds like Mike's wife is home. So, while Mike runs up to let his lady in, Jay, you just bump the camera or film or something. We're gonna need more tape, so we'll take time to tape this up. So yeah, we're gonna try and stream every Wednesday, probably every Thursday as well from the actual local gaming store. Probably about the same time, like 7 o'clock Central. With the same setup, we will have everyone there playing on stream. The people around here like to bring janky lists, so I'm sure you'll see everything under the sun. People like to test a lot of stuff for regionals and whatnot. That should be fine. So yeah, you can catch us again tomorrow. Everything does also go up on our YouTube stream. And then we are... Oh, it's just the camera move, right? That's as low as it'll go. Where are we? Did you kill it? Yeah. There we go. Alright, perfect.
So 0 on the
So yeah, sorry, yeah. And we're also planning on starting sort of like a video podcast, X-Wing video podcast. Basically just an X-Wing talk show. We're gonna just, you know, talk about X-Wing, go over the top stories on the Reddit, maybe do some Skype call-ins, drink a lot of beer, whatnot. Am I range 1 or 2, sir?
You are going to be range 2.
That's shitty. Yeah, we're gonna roll it up against old Chewbacca. So we got hit, crit,
3 big ones.
blank. We do have Predator. I'm gonna re-roll the Predator. And
Wow.
that's hit, crit.
That's crazy. So I'm going to get the extra dice, thanks to that asteroid. And you know what? The dice have been failing me so far. I've said 0 with 2 dice both times. I'm going to take a gamble here.
So we're gonna stop the betting after this round.
I'm going to go for 1 evade with 3PO.
We're calling 1 evade to C3PO. He gets the 1
Gets
evade.
the 1 evade.
Must be nice
That is going
to have it all.
add a second evade. I am going to spend the evade token for a 3rd evade.
You're
That's going
take
to put
1 damage.
1 damage through.
One.
Great round for Chewbacca.
Yeah, that was
1 shield onto Chewbacca.
pretty nice. Not every day Chewbacca takes 1 hit off of 4 hits.
You do not have any other shots.
Are you sure about that? You are sure about that. Don't even worry about it.
I'm very sure about that.
Now, do your little turret measurements, sir. If you get range 1, I might kill myself.
No, I'm going to get range 2 as well.
How many dice you got there?
Going to be
3?
3 dice.
So I get 2 evades, or 2 dice, sorry, for range 2, plus 1 from the rock, so I do not get lightweight frame.
3 dice.
What do you got for me?
Going to roll crit and an eyeball, and expertise is going to change that to a 2nd.
Is this possible?
It is possible.
So,
Playing with the green screen here.
Hit
we
crit,
may
right?
See some
that's what you rolled?
adjustments here as I bump it.
Hit crit?
Hit crit.
Hit crit. So we got evade blank. That's going to be good enough.
And gun is going to trigger.
And it's going to trigger for sure. I have double focus, or sorry, double token.
And expertise.
I'm like a tiny little soon.
Expertise into 3.
I'm going to hope for it.
Show yourself 1 shield.
No.
Next to the phone.
So, we got, right now we got to roll 2 evades, 2 focus, evade focus, anything of the sort. And we're going to roll 2 focus,
evades.
and 2 evades on focus, and we're going to, there's no way that has a shot. We're going to spend the focus, since I already shot.
For 3.
And that's going to do it.
So, pure Sabacc showing just how evasive these strikers can be.
It does help having
An asteroid in between us.
double tokens. Where did you steal my stick?
Want to give a thanks out to Dex the Dad for the follow. Dex the Dad following us. Thank you very much.
This is your range ruler.
That's my range roller.
So it looks like you got a shot, sir.
It looks like I don't, because you are actually going to measure from the arc here. And,
Oh, right.
That's
Yep,
going to
no.
kick me out. I'm very close on this.
Wow, what a noble.
I just
excellent
gave up
player
a
you
shot
are.
for you there. There you go.
I was being pretty generous.
I guess you could say it's time to go back to Dallas.
Didn't that podcast? Didn't they just call it quits?
Did they?
I think they may have.
Shame.
So I didn't think about this turn. Well, that's not true. I didn't think about the bomber's dial here. I'm quite certain he doesn't have any green hors d'oeuvres. This is kind of awkward. Also awkward is adaptive ailerons. Strikers are kind of hard to fly.
I believe it.
It's for your first time ever flying one, I guess. I'm sure Mark from the old community is a pro at flying these. Surprised he's not watching us tonight.
There was rumblings of the old X-Wing squad getting together tonight in preparation for Saskatoon Regionals this coming weekend.
Mick X-Wing.
The Mick X-Wing squad.
I hear they play X-Wing at McDonald's.
I've heard that their tables are fantastic for it.
I have no idea.
You're not actually flying ships.
Shout out to Peachy12 in chat. Did you stop betting yet?
Yeah.
Damn, Trevor can't bet on me.
And what was the results for the bet?
True to Mike, 0 to bat.
Wow. No faith in the ability of my little Imperials.
Pat, get a peek at what I'm looking at here on dial.
Like getting a peek at my dial. So this is going to be a rough turn for the bomber. I'm a little bit sad. We might just say YOLO. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this puts us.
Okay, we are going to do some moves here. I'm at ones here to relieve stress. I wanted to do some 2 banks here,
Okay.
but not being an experienced Swarm player,
Well, before you go on, is the Z's soft 3 green?
it is not.
Okay.
The 2 is.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was worried that I would have been bumping
You probably would
my ships. But looking at this, I don't know. Yeah, no, I would have.
have. You probably would
Would have hit the back there, so it would have been actionless. So, I did opt out of that bank. Unfortunately, they only have the 1 green bank, which is the soft 2. So,
Betting is back open for 5 minutes.
these guys...
Why? We're in the game.
A couple people missed it, so.
You can't bet when you already see Mike getting the positional advantage on me?
You guys
wait,
are all gonna...
wait, I gotta bet on myself. Hold on. Am I 0 or 1?
You can't bet on yourself. Are you going to bet on me to win?
No. Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna bet on... No, because then I can just throw the game. I gotta bet on myself.
A little bit of nudge in there. I might have fixed that. There we go. These guys did all relieve their stress. They are all going to focus up. And Chewbacca, just going to do a nice straight one here.
Are you looking to bump, Mike? Are you looking to block my ships?
You know what? I know you've got our adaptive ailerons here, and I'm not sure where you're going to go, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you are going to... I'm going to hit
You
you
and,
there.
you and me both, pal. We're gonna attempt...
I think you are going to hit this rock no matter what.
We're gonna attempt this soft one. Now
There
we...
we go.
Oh my god, this ship is a fisting.
Wow, you're actually going to fit in. No, you
No.
are going to be on that rock.
By like half a millimeter.
Yeah, just on this rock.
But I do get to execute my maneuver.
Now, you are going to roll for damage, though.
Yeah, I sure am.
You are going to roll for
I'm in
this
a fucking
asteroid.
terrible spot.
And he does roll a hit,
That's 1 damage on pure Sabacc.
which is going to disengage his ability.
It doesn't...
You got 1 on Pierce the Block?
1 on pure Sabacc. I lose that extra attack die. Now I'm gonna execute my maneuver. Things are gonna get a little worse for us here. We did lock in a 2 sloop. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, that's looking good. Please don't kill me, Mike. That's all I ask of you. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And then that's a stress. Alright. ISF's gonna do the old soft 3. Twin ion engines clear the stress.
And he's
I'm
gonna
bump
bomb.
myself. This whole game is falling apart.
Now I did expect him to come this way, which is why I partly brought these guys down this way.
And then the bomber's gonna move. Things are gonna get even worse from here on out.
Oh,
As he's probably gonna land on this rock. Nope, we're gonna
no,
make
he
it.
is gonna clear the rock.
Yikes. Clear the stress.
Now
we
you.
are gonna activate.
What's the range on fleet
range?
officer?
1 to 2. That's your call, pal. It's too close to hell. I'm gonna say it's range 2.
You know what, Bob?
You're gonna
I'm
give
gonna
me?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Woo-wee. We got
You
ourselves
got
done.
it literally by a millimeter.
Yeah, well, I also
As- man,
hit the
I'm just,
rock
like,
by
bumping
literally
ships
a
all over the
millimeter.
place today.
And then I'm probably gonna take one shot off of your Z's here, so I am gonna focus up.
And on that
take
note,
stress.
we're heading to the dice.
So Tomax Bren is gonna shoot. We're gonna check to shoot the back one because I think it has arc on me as well.
So back one is the one that has the slices.
Slicers? You mean tracers?
Traces.
All right. So
Traces.
Tomax Bren is going to shoot. We're gonna roll a hit and a blank. I'm gonna activate Hotshot Copilot on your roll, which will make you spend that focus.
Very interesting. I'm gonna get 3 dice.
So that you
There's a
can't.
range 3 bonus.
So when you do shoot me back, you can't shoot.
I do have to spend the focus.
No damage goes through. Effectively stripping the focus though, which is kind of what I was going for. Do you need the focus to shoot those conks? Or the tracers?
For traces,
Or is it target lock?
No.
Or do they just fire?
They.
We actually don't have the cards in front of us because we're professionals.
Let me know everything.
We're just Googling.
I do need a focus.
Okay, good. That was my plan. So I stripped the focus because I'm pretty sure I'm out of arc on the front one. This isn't going to let you shoot off your torps or whatever you got on me. And then, next shot, backdraft.
No damage.
Big range 3 on Chewbacca. Title's going to kick in for an extra dice. Okay, that's a poopy roll. We're going to trigger
2 blanks and an eyeball.
expertise for 1.
I'm going to get 2 dice, with it being range 3. I'm not going to use 3PO on this roll.
Oh, why not?
I'm really nervous of the shot that's going to come in from your.
Well, he has
your
taken
other
a
guy.
damage, so it will only be a lonely 4 dice.
Oh, and I am going to roll 2 blanks. I am going to take 1 shield off Chewbacca. I'm not going to spend that evade token.
Hey, we did something.
Unlucky, but
Sabacc is going to put a couple dice in you. We do have a focus and predator. I mean, we're going to predator 1, obviously. Okay. Now the question is, do I need that focus for defense? Chewbacca's probably going to try and one-shot me, so we're going to leave it at 2 crits. Just in case.
drop the dice.
I dropped a dice under the table.
I am going to say 0 evades from 3PO.
Mm-hmm.
I do get 0 evades with a bit of fluff. That's going to kick 3PO.
Spend that token.
Spend the evade token, take no damage.
Resilient little bastard.
Now he is going to get his shot. And
So interesting fact here, if you do kill Sabacc with this shot, you do get to take another shot. Because of Chewbacca's ability.
wait, I have his card. After a friendly ship at range 1 to 3. Gets
Really? Okay.
Friendly
never,
ships only.
Never mind that. Why wouldn't it be any ship? That's a scavenger crane. Is what I'm
Scavenger
thinking of.
crane,
But that ability would be much better.
Yeah, he's going to get his range 1 shot. I think this is. I
Like-
think this Chewbacca is good for epic. Lots of guys.
They can print Dengar, but they can't give Chewbacca this ability on any ship blowing up.
Yeah.
Maybe is it too strong? I don't know. Probably not. He's Chewbacca.
Anyway, range 1 shot into pure Sabacc. I'm going to trigger expertise here for 2 hits.
So, Gunner is doing you a lot of favors right now.
Yeah, Gunna's looking good. This is kind of the role that I wanted here. And I have put him in a position here that he's got to either activate my Gunna or take a second damage here. These are the kind of decisions I want him to have to make.
So, I could take 1 damage or possibly take 3 damage.
Or possibly take no damage.
You know what? We're Pierce Sabacc.
He's going to spend that focus.
We're going to roll the dice.
Gunna's going to activate.
We're going to live on the edge. You know what Pierce Sabacc is? It's like the winning hand in the game of Sabacc.
Gunna activates, another 4 dice coming in.
I'm not afraid.
And this is what he's
I'm
afraid of. Expertise triggers. That's 4 hits coming in as I step on his foot.
A broken ass foot. Well,
And 2 blanks.
it was nice knowing you.
Pure Sabacc going down in a blaze of glory. Very heroic at the end here.
I wish I'd bet on you.
Yeah.
So, as I said, it was a high risk, high reward. Probably not the smartest play on my behalf, but we're here to have fun.
Time ticking down here. We are looking at 28 minutes remaining in the game.
Are we doing full 70?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I do have a shot here with a Z. Only the one.
The one I stripped.
The one is gonna, so
God.
naked 2 dice shot coming in on Tomax. I am gonna roll a big hit crit.
It's pretty good. Yikes.
What a bait. That
That's-
crit is going
That's
through.
a real crit. You know what?
Tomax with no shields.
We just got loose stabilizer.
So he is going to be rolling a...
No, you,
hitting a loose stabilizer.
after you maneuvered, you had a stress.
You can action to flip this down.
Sounds like...
1 hull. And then what you can do is go like this. Oh, we don't have the... I didn't fix the S's yet.
Sounds like my stabilizers are loose. Alright, back to dials here.
Stabilizer.
So I have one less ship to worry about, which is always nice.
No, I spelled that wrong. Here you go. I butchered the spelling on that.
Stabilizer?
Stabilizer.
I'm just gonna flip it down next turn.
It's a
Stabilizer.
It's a loose stabilizer.
Oh my god, this is
Really
disgusting.
wishing I had that sloop title right now.
This is
would
the-
be such a beautiful
This
sloop.
is like the worst crit possible. I already have a stress. Half my dial, 3/4 of my dial is white. I do not want to go straight or to the left. I really wish I could smash around behind Chewy here and avoid these Z's that are... Can ideally only do like a... Do they even have hard 2?
They do have a hard 2.
So hard 2 is the best you can catch me. So, this is interesting. What's up, Snake Awesome? Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna hope for the best. Now, once again, like I said from the beginning, your turret is doing me in. This is very reminiscent to when we started playing this game, and all you flew were pancakes, and all I flew was like Darth Vader. I guess I had Soontir, but I wasn't very good with them.
Soontir fell.
And I literally couldn't try any other build. I'm set.
You're set?
I literally couldn't try any other build against you because you always had turrets. So anything Imperial without auto thrusters, I just couldn't fly because you would just kill me.
Okay, are we ready? I'm going to try turning with a miniature swarm here.
Captain Ladron, the greatest grandson of La Resolucion's original Capitan, and his ship are among the last vestiges of Spain's former naval glory. Did you know that? It's very interesting.
I think I'm going to bump myself.
Good, I hope you do.
I
Actually,
think- I think I've messed this up.
that might be in your favor.
I think it's this ship that I've messed up.
Snake Awesome's dropping some naval knowledge on us here.
I'm going to drop my template here.
It reminds me of that Minoc.
What should I be doing?
With this ship here.
Hard to.
No, like if I wanted to like bank him in. I did a soft 2 on
They
the
were
end.
side by side?
They were side by side, and I did a soft 2.
Soft 2, soft 3.
I did the soft 3.
Depends how close they were, though. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
Ships are going to bank in beautifully. He's going to get that
You know
focus.
Spanish.
And then my last guy is going to do a soft one. Just playing it cautious here. But I'm going to get that nice looking.
See, this is why I wanted the soft 3 to clear half these arcs.
Chewy's going to swing in here.
Unfortunately, I have this loose stabilizer. Although, you know, if I do a light maneuver, take the stress, I do get an evade token.
And you know what?
But I won't be clearing my stress.
Actually, yeah, Chewy's feeling pretty good with the way expertise has been performing. Just going to put the evade action on there. A little worried about where Backdraft's going here.
Yeah?
Set, man.
A little worried about where Backdraft is going here, he says.
It's what I was worried about.
I mean, you're just gonna kill me anyway. I'm gonna... Oh, shit.
Big 11 viewers tonight. Thanks everyone for joining in. Definitely give us that follow.
Slowly growing.
We're about 3 weeks into streaming. We're making it better every single week. We do stream Wednesday nights here in the Scurvy basement, I guess we're going to call it. And Thursday nights we are at a Musing Games, a local store here in Winnipeg, where we stream about 2 to 3 games, get guys that aren't us on stream. We step back and commentate from the sidelines. However, tomorrow I will be on stream playing my go-to list at the moment, the Paratoni, against Mark, who is preparing for his Saskatoon Regionals this weekend.
You fly Paratoni, eh? The #1 ship in the current game. What did you fly before Paratoni, Mike?
So I did fly Dangaroo. However,
Oh, really? Dangaroo?
However, I did.
You mean the list that won Worlds?
I picked up Paratoni before it got hot.
I don't think you did.
I made a good meta call. I saw that it had a place in the meta.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I played it. I've been playing it for a couple weeks now.
And what did you play before Dangaroo? It's fine.
Yeah.
What did you play before Dangaroo? Mike? Pal bases.
I was playing a variant of Imperial A-holes, which was Palpatine, Inquisitor, Omega Leader, Wampa. It did carry me to a top 8 finish at regionals.
Huh, so you basically, for the last about 6 months, 7 months, played the best lists in the game. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because you do win with them, and winning is fun. But you know what? I can't play the best list. I like to play the best list slightly modified, which is why I'm playing Old Man Fenn.
You are going to get a
At the
range
moment.
one shot here on this Z, unfortunately.
And here it is. Watcha! This is kind of shit roll too. Can't ask for much more though. It's a Z. We're gonna spend the focus. No, we're not. I'm sad.
So I'm going to roll 2 dice against this one.
Now the trick here with this bomber is he needs to be focusing fire with the other ships.
I'm going to get 2 natural evades. I'm assuming that I'm going to have to spend this focus anyway because of Hotshot Copilot.
Snake Awesome is pretty awesome. Yeah, spend that shit.
Spending the focus regardless because of Hotshot Copilot. But I am going to take no damage. Pat really hindering my build here by not killing my Z's.
You know what? I wish I had the bomber on the Falcon as well. But
Now, do you have the shot here?
Yes, I have the shot. Get out of here.
Your arc just clips me.
That's a big 4 dice.
4 dice coming in hot.
Predator.
You've Predator on him as well? Whew.
No,
not,
I don't have Predator. My expertise in it.
Not gonna need anything here. 3 hits and a crit. I am gonna use C3PO to say
Just take some
0,
goddamn damage,
0
please.
evade.
Please.
Not sure how the white dice, I didn't need to pick that one up and show it up, but I do get the evade. The evade token is going to give me 2. I am going to take a hit crit, and that's going to knock off my last 2 shields on Chewbacca. Shields are down. Boo! Boo! Not too worried though. Chewbacca's still rocking 8 hull after this.
So it's times like these I'm sad I didn't take lightweight for him.
Chewbacca is going to shoot back.
Yeah.
Now you do have 2 focus tokens
So
here.
I'm basically guaranteed some evades.
You guaranteed some evades. I am going to be rolling 4 dice.
You do have Gunner, which is unfortunate.
You know what here?
Fuck, flip it, Mike. I have 2 dice.
2 dice.
You're gonna hit me no
You're
matter
gonna,
what.
I'm gonna hit you no matter what. I'm not gonna go for the gunner. I'm gonna flip it
You
for.
can't, Gunner. So I need to get as many evades as possible here. God damn it. So that was a focus in the blank. We're going to sensor cluster 1 with 1 focus, and we're going to spend the other focus for 2. Take my last 1 shield and a crit. We are getting the crit. We're getting the crit shit out of us. This is the weapons failure. That's not fun.
To the camera.
Weapons failure is roll 1 less stack dice, roll a hit or a crit to flip it.
That's not gonna work. Let's put it in that one right there.
Your Z.
Weapons failure.
So, I was thinking here, as I rolled up on Chewbacca with Backdraft, I was like, you know what? If I just kill Chewbacca, I can just win this with Backdraft. Well, you would. You... Range 3.
Range 3 shot with a Z onto his crippled
I didn't even think about
TIE fighter here.
He's shooting a cock missile, sir.
No, I need a target lock
Oh.
for those, I think.
These are like the most modest builds we've ever done.
I'm having fun with this. Yeah, I do need a target lock for the missile, so just a 2 dice shot. Coming in hot with a hit crit.
Okay, that's alright. Unmodified roll. I'm going to sensor jammer one of those.
I'm gonna focus it back.
Okay.
I do really enjoy playing PS2 ships in this
Can I cut you off?
Go for it.
That's another crit.
Crit goes through on Backdraft. He's on
Damage
Wrong
cockpit.
Wrong cam.
onto this cam. I've got the cam upside down.
Where you
Damage
go like this?
cockpit. Kapow!
Cam 2.
Onto
No.
cam 2. Hitting cam 2 here. Damage cockpit.
Good enough. So, he's PS0.
PS0.
Alright, Mr. Z.
He is on 1 hull. And you know what?
He's on 2 hull.
2 hull?
Is he not?
No, he's
No,
on
1
on
hull.
one hull.
I don't know. I don't know what to...
You know what?
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna get greedy here.
Do
I
it.
could go for my range 1
Do it, you
shot.
piece of shit.
I'm gonna go for range 3
I'm not afraid.
through an asteroid
1 damage.
with 2 dice.
2 versus 4. Naked. 2 unmodified shots.
Getting greedy
1
here.
hit.
1 hit.
If I die here, I just concede. Pay the zeros. Alright, we're good.
He's good. He lives to tell another tale.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time you've done that to me. Some scummy shot like that just takes me out with literally no
Back to
chance.
dials here. Interesting game state. The Falcon is going to be a little bit out of position for me here.
Yeah, it looks like everything is kind of out of position at the moment. You know what? I'm a fan of this Tomax build. I wish I was flying the crackshot version. Like anything with crackshot with him. Because he isn't doing much. He's really a pure support ship in this build. And that's not really working out. So Chewbacca's probably going to do a straight 1. Maybe a 1 bank. That would put you in a rough spot next turn with that asteroid there. So, is your Chewbacca dial set?
I haven't decided yet.
Because if your Chewbacca dial set, I'll talk about what I'm trying to do with SF here.
Let's say set.
Sure. So I'm going to just assume you're going to do a straight 1. Because you want to get some more shots. I'm on 1 health. You want to just straight up kill me, right? You don't care if I put a couple of shots in you. So, my first thought is to do the 3 sloop. Leaves me stressed. I got no expertise. I could get the fleet officer focus. It's not going to do too much for me. The Z's can't come around too hard, so I'm fairly safe. And then will let me chase the Falcon next turn a lot better. I could also just do the soft 1 and take a closer shot out my ass with some tokens. I don't know. There's also the chance that you did do something fast, but if you did something fast, I'm fairly safe. The sloop probably leaves me a little bit safer to not die if I am in range, because it'll be range 3. Also, if we have no shots, I'm in a much better spot with the sloop. I'm turned around, I'm cleared. So,
Got all of my coffee.
let's pretend Mike didn't hear any of that.
I'm not gonna change my dials.
I actually wasn't listening.
I mean, none of your ships can boost your barrel rolls, so it doesn't matter. Alright,
Dials are set.
so we locked in the sloop to
What do you
see
think I did with the
happens here.
Z's?
What do I think you did with them? I don't know. This guy, you can't fork. Do they have 3Ks?
They have 3 Ks.
You might have went for it. Because, like, putting a Z up on a rock, yeah.
Went for the 3. This is the one I'm nervous of.
Well, but putting a Z up on a rock also gives it damage, which is closer to activating Chewbacca.
And it's gonna be on this rock.
But you picked up on what I was thinking here. I was like, I don't really care if I take a damage
Exactly.
because Chewie's gonna rely on it. Not gonna take
No
a
damage.
I'm gonna stress and not get a shot with this Z this turn, but I'm okay with that because I don't think he's gonna be getting shots fired at him. All of the Z's are gonna follow suit, and the reason I'm doing this is I know that your bomber is not the fastest ship in the fleet,
I can't even remember what I put in.
and so just trying to get some arcs on it. Just trying to throw some dice. It's
Yeah, no, it's a good idea.
it's got no shields. Even if I can just push like A damage through from a couple of these arcs.
Yeah,
in.
under focus fire bombers melt. Even with an evade, focus, whatever I have.
And I think I'm in great position to relieve some stress next turn.
Can Fleet Officer, can I activate it on myself? I never thought about this. I think I can.
Now, I am doing the straight one with the Falcon. I
Yeah,
did have
I
the
figured.
soft marked in, and I'm going to check it out here.
You
We're
have a rough next turn, I think.
We're going to check out the soft. So my idea was, and you know what,
Oh,
I'm
you'd
wishing
have-
I had done it now
Yeah,
that I
you'd
did
have the
it.
hard one, right?
I was going for the hard one next turn. Would have been a nice position. But that's okay.
Choose up to 2 friendly ships of range 1 and 2 on his side. So I can get the bombers on
Sometimes you're just going to
focus.
follow your heart, and I should have followed it there.
You know what,
Straight
Mike?
one.
That, just believe in the heart of the cards.
I did also, I'll say it, I considered a 3 or a 4K here from the Falcon.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprise
Just to
me.
get back in the action next turn.
So we did pop that sloop like we were talking about. Once again, like if we are out of range, we're in a much better position for next turn. If we do have a shot, it's range 3, so that gives us a little bit of security. We can get our actions from Tomax, which we are going to do here. He's going to do the soft 2. He's going to pop that fleet officer. Going to give himself and Backdraft the focus. He's going to
He
get a
doesn't have
stress.
loose stabilizer anymore, right?
He does. I take a stress when I do a white.
Oh,
I can action
okay.
to flip it. And the stress is going to give him the evade.
We're gonna need that when I get shot at by this Z.
Interesting fact here.
Go on.
We should have been moving him first. He's PS0.
Oh, right. Would it have
Wouldn't
made a
have
difference?
mattered.
Okay.
But
Fuck.
yeah, would not have mattered at all.
Alright, well, he's PS0, so you shoot first.
Yeah, you've got no shot there, so I am going to get this range 3 long bomb here. I'm going to see what we can do.
I'm wishing. I'm hoping. Hey,
Yeah, yeah, 3 blanks.
gunner it up.
Gun is going to trigger immediately. I am going to lose that dice. I found it.
It's the second time.
Second
today.
dice. 2 crits are going to go through here. Get rolled here. Let's see what you can do.
So, I'm dead if I take a damage. I've got 3 dice in the focus. We're going to spend that focus.
Really wishing that Gunner could have paid off there, but it didn't.
Couldn't even-
Unfortunately.
Couldn't even censor
Z's are going to get their shots next.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Fuck, I'm just terrible.
Well, that's pretty generous.
Pretty good.
I think I was more like this,
Like-
Mike.
Range 2 from this one, and you are going to get a range 3 from that one. So we're going to deal with the range 2 first.
Yeah, we got 10 big ones.
Actually, you know what? We're going to deal with the range 3 first. Range 3.
So I'm not going to get my lightweight frame.
Hit,
Oh.
crit.
Man, you are critting the hell out of me.
2 evades.
Natty evades.
Now we're going to switch to this range 2 Z.
So I'm now not going to get my light frame again.
1 hit,
1 hit on 2 dice.
2 evades.
Tomax Bren. He might be my, like, guilty pleasure pilot.
You've been doing
It's
work
fun.
with him.
Is that all your shots?
That's all the shots.
And then Backdraft, range 3. Gonna use our title to poop out an extra dice here. That's a hit and a crit.
And I'm going to go
Predator.
0 evade.
That's a hit and a crit.
Tough one here. Rolling 2 dice because of range 3.
Yep.
I do have an evade token.
Yep.
But my green dice have been letting me down a bit today.
Is this another going with your heart?
Going with the clear dice here for the big one. 'Cause I'm
Are
going to go
So,
for 1 evade.
your C3PO, yeah, you're going big risk.
Big
high risk, high
here.
reward.
High risk, high reward.
Alright.
Trying to evade this crit here. So, call him 1 evade with C3PO. Gonna get that 1 evade. He's gonna give me another. We're gonna spend that evade token. 3 evades. C3PO doing his job.
Must be nice to be the luckiest pilot in the galaxy.
I mean, it's Chewbacca. Let's be honest. I can't do it. You do it better.
No, I did
No,
not.
yours was way better than mine.
You sound like dying.
We need a Chewy sound.
Like
Chewy
dying
sound.
Wookiees.
Oh god, they're dying. They're all dying.
Back to dials.
Back to dials.
So this is interesting. Both my ships are stressed. It's not a big problem for the SF. I maybe should have just taken out your Z's to begin with, but I got Chewy on the run, which is okay, and the Z's are
So,
not doing too much.
the other nice thing for this Z-Swarm here
Yeah.
that it's been doing for me is the fact that it's the fear factor. You've been avoiding missiles,
Sort
but
of.
they've also, as a collective, taken no damage and putting out maybe 3 or 4 hits all game.
Let's be honest, I'm not actively avoiding them. I'm just subconsciously an amazing pilot, and I've been missing them by accident. But they are a little bit scary, but I've kind of just like conceded to the fact that my ships are going to die.
Dials are set here.
I'm PS0.
You are PS0.
We're not going to screw that up this time. So interesting enough, the SF does not have a green 4. I mean, I'm not surprised. Not a lot of ships do. So we're going to clear our stress. We are probably not going to get fleet officer here because I do have this loose stabilizer and I'm already stressed. And I have lightweight frame instead of twin ion. With Cool Hand, Tomax, twin ion's probably a lot better. So we're just going to focus up. Jay, you're spamming that too much. We only have 10 viewers, man. Yeah. You're
All
up.
good?
Z's. First one. Doing a soft 2 here.
I have a feeling Tomax is going to die a horrible death today.
That's going to relieve that.
And it might be at the
Give him
hands
that focus.
of your stinky little Z95s. These bandits are going to... They're going to become ass bandits when they
Did put in the wrong movie.
burgle my top.
Wow!
No, I wanted to do the soft
What
2.
did you have in?
I have this 1. And because I was going to go 1s at first.
I mean,
He's going to fit.
yeah, you're doing it then. If you bumped, I'd give you the soft 2.
No, that's okay.
But
I
you're
think you know what it was? I was thinking the soft 2 might bump anyway. Maybe that's what it was. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to go with it. I am going to turn the Falcon around here.
Interesting. You do have a turret, so... Unless you're just
I
saying...
do have a turret, but we are coming down to, like, close to time here.
600. What the hell? This
So-
can't be right.
I'm looking to try and get the Falcon into the match quickly if I need to.
Alright, well, Tomax is going to do the only thing he can really do, unless I was going to do a soft one, which wouldn't be the greatest play for me. Yeah, Cool Hand Tomax needs twin ion engine, we've discovered. You know, we're going to do a little Soontir Feld type action here. We're going to fleet officer for our focus. No, we can't do this, because then we'll die next turn. We don't want to stress, so we're going to focus. Yuck.
Okay. Falcon's going to get to shoot first.
Hotshot Copilot should be rebel captive.
We are going to get a range
Holy
3
shit.
shot, a very, very long range
You
3.
gotta be kidding me.
We're going to double check that because that's really
I mean,
close.
You can take it.
Yeah, we are going to get range 3 at each other here. So Falcon's going to range 3 for a hit, crit.
Holy shit. Rest in peace, Backdraft. Oh no, I can, so do you have a focus? Oh, you have expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dead, so. Spend the focus.
1 crit going through. Make it a double damage just to sink it in.
Double damage.
Double damage just to sink it in.
And now I'm going to get to do what I've wanted to do all game.
I wish I had bet on you. else did. What are you doing? Are you looking up how to use? I hope it's target lock.
I'm gonna
Oh.
do the
This is
traces.
cute. You're not gonna hit me, you son of a
Gonna do
bitch.
the traces. That's 3 dice. If the attack hits, everyone at range 1 or 2 is gonna get a target lock on the defender.
Dun, dun, dun. Hey.
I am gonna focus and guidance chip.
Guidance
into
chips?
3 hits.
Oh my god. So I don't get my range 3. I don't get my range 3 dice. But I do get my lightweight frame.
2 focus.
We're not gonna spend our focus because it's just tracers.
So it is gonna hit. No damage is gonna go through, but what that's gonna do is it's gonna give my 2 guys here some beautiful target locks.
How badly did
You know what I'm gonna do with these target locks?
You don't know. You have to read.
I'm gonna spend them.
You have to look up what this.
I'm gonna spend them. Because these guys are equipped with some concussion missiles, and that means that they're gonna get 4 dice, range 2 to 3. Just double check here on this back guy, actually. 'Cause this is a really long...
Just take the damn
3.
shot.
It is range 3. They are gonna get to change 1 blank
To a hit.
to a hit.
So you have double guidance chips.
Yeah. I have double guidance.
All right, roll them up, pal.
First guy.
Is it?
I don't have to spend the target lock, do I?
I think you do.
I'm gonna spend this target lock. So spend the target lock
This
here.
is like tiny little jump masters.
I am gonna guidance chip or conk missile into that.
That's 3 hits and a crit.
We're gonna spend the focus.
I'm in love.
We're gonna take a hit and a crit.
I'm in love.
Yeah, but your Chewbacca's garbage.
And your crit is.
We got structural damage. We got a loose stabilizer. You're probably gonna.
I am gonna spend the other target lock.
Structural damage gives me 1 less agility.
So he's on 3 hull. Spend the other
He's
target
on
lock.
4.
Hmm?
He's on 4.
He's on.
We're
Yeah, he's
on
on
3.
4. On 3. Spend the other target lock to roll
Yeah.
my second conk missile.
Yeah.
And I am gonna
That is
change
cheap.
that into a hit. That's another 4
Gonna
hits
roll my
coming
1.
in.
We're gonna roll my lightweight frame. That's 1 evade.
3 hits going through.
That's a hit, a hit, and a hit. That's a dead Tomax friend.
Oh my god, I'm in love.
That's the game. How are you in love? That was awful.
The Z's are perfect.
They one-shot my low agility ships.
That's a cabling, 100 to nothing, with a minute 51 remaining.
You know what? Looking back
Jay,
on
if
this
you
game,
can hit me up with a camera too here, just to show the
looking back on this game,
victors.
Jay, did you just pay the mics and you didn't say pay the zeros? You're supposed to say pay the zeros when you press the button, or else how will they know they're getting paid?
Well, Chump Wing's gonna tell him.
Chubwing is gonna pay the zeros.
Goddamn sneaky punch! 110. Oh, he's at 110. Or did he win? I don't know how it works.
He won.
So, looking back on this game, I'm gonna go ahead and say I lost this game when I flew all 3 ships into rocks and bumps in 1 turn. Adaptive ailerons is interesting. It's you gotta pay attention when you're using it.
Oh, not even a shot here.
Tomax Bren with cool hand needs more greens. Backdraft, surprisingly, that expertise on Backdraft is pretty nice. Lets him use his focus for other things, like getting evades. I don't know if it's ideal.
Sneaky Punch celebrating his winnings. I just want to thank everybody for making the
support.
right choice here and betting on the clearly better squad.
So
Of Chewbacca. I'm sad that I didn't get to proc his ability though.
you just watched Chewbacca from Heroes of Resistance and 3 Z's that were put on the table with the intention of dying beat Backdraft, Tomax Bren, and Sabacc. This is X-Wing Junkies. Check us out at xwingjunkies.com. Follow us. And yeah, check us out Thursdays, tomorrow, for our in-store league eventually. Currently it's just kind of casual. And otherwise, check us out every Wednesday, right here, X-Wing Junkies, twitch.com, twitch.tv/X-Wing Junkies. And that's where we cut the YouTube.